Here we go.
Microphone check, 1, 2, we're on.
Microphone check, Roadshow.
Back.
Full effect.
Full effect.
So it's your boys, Gary.
I'm Ray.
And welcome back to the Probate Hero Collective Roadshow. Today,
Yes, buddy.
we are heading into Santa Clara County. We've got a special guest.
Oh, yes, we do.
Joining us today.
Come on.
We're going to meet him in a few minutes here. We're going to go knock some probates. These are, like always, these are probates that we've had conversations with. And now we want to go meet them face to face and see what's going on, see how we can help, see what solutions we can bring to the table. And, you know, this is just what it is. You got to get out and see the people. You can't just be a voice on the phone. I mean, you can, but this is just, like Ray says, just another layer. Just another layer that is separating you from everybody else who's calling them and just demonstrating value, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, this probate lane, which any of you can do, you make the calls, you do the follow-ups, and then you do this stuff. You get on the road, you go door knock, and you were in the area. They put the, what is it, voice to the face or face to the voice, whatever that is.
Both ways work.
Yeah, and they could see you. And that just brings your stock up. Now it's trust. How can you help them? You see them, you get out. And this is just what it is. So you have your calling days, and then you have your door knocking day at least once a week if you can. And then this starts, right? It's accumulation effect. You start compounding, calling, knocking, seeing them, and you'll get business. And this is just one lane of real estate. And the market is fantastic for us because, yes, it's shifting a little bit in certain areas. A lot of agents are getting out because you got to work. And if you don't want to work, well, then, you know, McDonald's is hiring.
Yeah. And, you know, one of the things that I do want to say is to you watching this roadshow, partner up with somebody. You know, like this is hard enough to do with the both of us doing it together. Like doing it on your own, man, that's a difficult task, right? I mean, it's a difficult task anyways, going out there and door knocking. But I just suggest just partner up with somebody. Grab somebody from your office and tell them what we're doing. Go out there together. You're gonna have a good time together. You're gonna keep each other, you know, motivated. And it just makes it easier, right?
Absolutely.
When you kind of team up with somebody and you go and you get these doors together. You know, it makes the rejection a little bit easier to swallow. It makes the victories funner to celebrate. And, you know, you're just doing it together as a team. So maybe you just need to partner up with somebody, maybe just in your probate business. Partner up with somebody and just attack it together. That's what Ray and I do. And it works. You know, it works. It keeps us both motivated to get out and do what we're doing.
Well, and you said something very key a second ago. You said rejection. Rejection is part of this game.
Oh, we're going to get rejected today.
Yeah, and you got to train your brain that when you do get rejected, you are getting closer to that yes. Because remember, come with that mindset. You're looking for the people that want and need help. And you come with that compassion, which you always should be, you're going to find that. So when you get rejected, get out of my door, what are you doing here, blah, blah, blah. Thank you, sir, have a fantastic day. We're excited. It's like, man, you know, we're almost there. We're getting to that yes. So, you know, just have fun with it, that's all.
I look at it with this analogy. And maybe it's not a great analogy, but it's just something that I've always kind of reminded myself on how all this works. You got to look at it as like when you go into a restaurant and they offer you the special, right? Like every restaurant has like their daily special. Is everybody going to order the daily special? No.
Right.
But the waiters, they present the daily specials to everybody. Yep. And you listen to it and you say, no, I don't want that. I want the Philly cheesesteak sliders or whatever, right? But then there are those people, yeah, you know what? That special sounds good. I'll take the special. So you gotta just kind of look at it that way, right? It's kind of like a restaurant offering up a special. You're gonna get more no's than yes. but you're only looking for those yeses. And the no's that you get, that's fine. It's like what Ray says, it's just getting you closer to that person that's gonna order the special. Right. And there you go cook it up and you serve it, right? So just stick with it. Like Ray says, have that mindset in place where every no is leading you to the next yes. Partner up with somebody, make it fun, record it, make a video, send it to us on the Probate Hero Collective channel. We want to see it. We're in your corner, man. We're your biggest fans. We're going to root you on. We're going to encourage you. So we're going to keep checking in with you here. We're going to shut the clip down for now, and we'll pick it up when we got our special guest joining us today on the Roadshow.
Well, we're going to have a good time. We got Eckersley. He's all warmed up. Got the arm. We got the clothes ready. He's ready. So let's have fun. And so we'll see you guys shortly.
See you in a minute. We just picked up our VIP guest.
Yeah, and look at him, suited and booted. True class right there. Butch Cassidy, baby. Live and direct. Come on.
Down, we definitely didn't dress the part, I'll tell you that. But,
that's a Mike Ferry trained agent right there. Polished to the T. Love it. Now you're showing the boys up. So now we got a little mental note, suited and booted. But we didn't want to be 3 Jehovah's Witnesses. No disrespect to Jehovah's Witness. So we got to, we dress it up and we down so we get them every angle. He looking sharp, man. We got the Eckersley and we got our boy. But plug it in.
To everybody who's watching our road show, say hello to Butch here. Butch is one of the Probate Hero Collective's biggest fans. And we met in person at one of our mastermind lunch and learn meetings, and here we are now. We're hopping in the car. We're going to go door knock some probates. The first one we're going to here is in Milpitas. It's a pro per, which means there's no attorney. They've already had their court hearing, so we're going to find out what mistakes they made, and we're going to talk about how we can help solve all their problems. And we'll see where it goes, and we'll update you when we get done from there.
Yeah, let me just add, like you said earlier, it's best to partner with people. And let me just add in, Butch is a very, very well experienced probate guy. There's a lot in the South Bay. Tell him, Butch. Tell him that you've been in this game a long time, and this is what it is, knocking and all that, right?
It's exactly that. It started when I took an MIT, probate class. And they don't teach you anything about how to get probates, but they do teach you how to read a petition and read a few of the forms. But the bottom line for me was a lot of trial and error. I mean, I've been at this about 3 years, and it is a lot of calling, follow-up. But I think the most important thing that you've got to realize is it's a compassion-generated type of follow-up and prospecting. We're not prospecting an expired listing or a for sale by owner. We're prospecting someone who's lost a family member. They're very emotional. They've been bombarded by every investor, every kind of moving company. You don't even have any idea the kind of mail they get. Right. And so the bottom line, if I've learned anything, is good communication with compassion, a little bit of technical empathy for all you guys out there that understand that one, and just keep doing it, because this weekend, I had an agent come out from Florida and was very adamant, didn't want to list the property, but I also had some builders, so I spent the last 3 days showing 4 or 5 different builders. She ended up going with one of her own investors, but she is going to pay me a referral fee because she doesn't have access to all the contracts. So I tried, but something's better than nothing. Anyways, this is my first day out with the heroes. So I'm a little bit excited as well, to see what I learn here. I mean, we're constantly learning in this business, and the only way you can do it is that. And I'm going to give a shout out to Rick Contreras, who actually, I went to the courts yesterday and I told him I had about 30 new ones to look up, and he said, well, can I tag along with you? And we were able, on one that I just handed that I've been working, and we read that they had gotten 4 extensions on their foreclosure. It's a reverse mortgage, which they call due. And Rick, as aggressive as he is going out today to a property out there on Vista Loop. Go get him, Rick. And they've had 3 different daughters changing the administrator. So there's a little bit of, fighting within the family, which you will see. But anyways, that's where we're at. We're pulling up to the first one, so we'll get back to you when we so let you know what happens.
All right. So update from the first door. We had the right people, but the administrator did not live at that address. That was her sister. The administrator's on the other side of California. But we did have a good conversation. It went successfully. She's going to forward the info that we left to her sister. We did confirm that the sister's the administrator. We did confirm that they already had their hearing date on the 25th and that they're going pro per. Highly likely chance that they received a continuance. And we mentioned that if that was the case, we can step in and we can get all of the notes, all the mistakes that were made, we can get those cleared up. And the reason why that's important is if they continue down this path, they can have a couple of things happen. Number one, receive multiple continuances, which will continue to push out the probate timeline in 30-day increments, which that adds up real quick. It's already a 9 to 12 month process as it is. Nobody wants to go longer than that. Right? But then also, on top of the time that they're investing into this, if they have to keep refiling, they're going to be increasing the amount of money they're spending, because every time they have to refile, they have to pay a filing fee. So it's in their best interest to get in touch with people like us. And I mentioned this to the sister that if we can step in and if we can clear up all of the errors that were made in the initial filing and prevent a second continuance, we'll be able to prevent any additional filing fees that can be charged. And we don't charge anything for doing this for the estate. It's a free service that will just come in hand with us being hired to sell the estate home. So once that was conveyed, the sister said, well, yeah, I'll pass along the information, and if she needs your help, I'll have her call you. So we didn't get to speak with the A+ person, but it was a positive response, and you just kind of got to see where it goes and stay on the follow-up. That's all you have to do. Now we're going to follow up with a phone call to the actual administrator. Hey, we spoke with your sister. We thought that was your house, but we met with your sister. Did she happen to speak with you? Yes, no, whatever the answer is, we're going to reconvey what we talked to the sister about with the continuances, with the additional filing fees, and how we can help save her time, save her money, and not cost her anything else out of pocket. So we'll update you on that one as we get more into the follow-up. But now we're on to the next property. Tell us about the next property, Butch.
Going over to Bloomsbury, which is a administrator that does not live at a property that's at 1151 Gurney Court. So we're going to find out what they want to do with 1157 Gurney Court and 95132. That's where we're headed.
Yep.
Ciao.
We'll update you. So here's a quick update. We just hit a few extra doors. We're talking to people. People are there. And neighbors, We went to one house where the gentleman that we were looking for wasn't home. So we ended up talking to a neighbor. But the thing is we're leaving information, good information. Let me show you, if I get the right one. Let me show you what we're leaving. So we're handing off some good info. QR code. And on this is a QR code. And what ends up happening is the way that the postcard's written, they're going to scan the QR code. And when they scan the QR code, that's going to take them to a lead capture page where there's a video that lives there, that the video will explain everything about how to sell a property that's going through probate. what to avoid, what to plan for. It's all there for them. And then the video will prompt them to go and download a free probate real estate resource guide, which even goes further in depth into the process that they're embarking on. And it's all free information. So when they go to download the free resource guide, that's where the lead capture takes place. They put in their phone number, their email address, and then we're notified who's downloading what, who's looking at what, and that will tell us, hey, this is a hot lead. Let's call them back. Let's ask them if they have any questions regarding their resource guide or their situation. And now you have leads calling you, which is a hot lead, and that's how you get that conversation going to the next level. So we've had some success, meaning we're talking to people, but the only downside is we haven't actually talked to any of the decision makers yet. But we got more properties to go to, and we'll keep you updated as we go through here. We got our supervisor Butch in the back, who's planning everything out for us and giving us all the skinny on who we're talking to and when their court date was and where they're at in the process. So we got a few more to hit, and then we'll keep updating you on how it's going. Stay tuned. All right, so we just finished. We calculated it. We hit a dozen doors.
Yeah, about 3 hours on the road.
3 hours. And that's a perfect amount of time. Yep. Basically, the consensus was the majority of the properties that we hit, our point of contact was not there, but there was a family member there. So we were able to build a little rapport, a little trust with the family member, shared with them why we're there, showed them the info that we wanted to leave. Absolutely, I'll give it to so-and-so. It went good. We had one property where it was a little standoffish. Lady was a little rude.
That's part of the numbers, which remember we say that's a blessing because I don't want to hear what you guys are saying. We got closer to.
Well, bring that up because that was our second to last door.
The second to last door.
No, hard no, not interested. Close the door in our face.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so that brings you closer. We got one last door. We just left from it. Loved it. She was there. Our point of contact.
Well, what did she say?
She walked out the front door. I know that voice.
That's right.
We knew when we were in there. We met her brothers. They loved us.
They're actually cleaning the house up.
They're in the process of cleaning the house up.
And we've been giving them value.
Yeah, now
value.
This one, this is a pre-probate, and this one we've already connected her with our legal team. So that's already been in the works. She didn't take the call, but it's on the radar. She knows who this person is, and now that we met her in person, she's going to answer. We'll be able to get the probate started. We told them that we have additional resources to help them get the house cleaned out. They liked the fact that we were all under one roof. They didn't have to go extra places to get the help that they needed. They can come directly to us, the Probate Heroes. We can connect them with a probate attorney. Or if they didn't want a probate attorney, we can connect them with a paralegal so they still have professional help to get them through probate correctly. We talked about inheritance advance, if that's a solution that can meet anybody's needs. Nevertheless, we won them over, and it was a phenomenal door knocking experience. That's going to be a client that on another video, you're going to hear us talking about how we're getting the property ready, and it's going to be going to market.
That's right. Well, I mean, another productive day, and this is the numbers, right? We knocked 3+ hours, and you're always looking for that one solid person that needs your help. And that's what we accomplished today.
Yeah.
Leaving messages, talking on the phone. So we were in the area, as we always advise. We showed up, which we did. She appreciated it now, like you just spoke about. Now she's seen us. She's seen the boys. She knows we're the Probate Heroes. I'll give them a call because, again, there's no obligation. There's no fee. We're here to help, and that's all we're doing. Value, 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 value. And when they're ready, we love to be an option for you.
And just to be clear, the attorney that would be working the case isn't the one making the phone calls. They really can't do that. It is us making the phone calls.
You're looking at them.
But hey, thank you to Butch for hanging out with us today.
Come on. Probate Hero Collective.
Man's a wealth of knowledge. And
this is a weekly roadshow.
Weekly roadshow. I hope you're tuning in.
We got another seat in the back if any of our viewers want to jump in.
And just remember, you know, when you go knock these doors,
we got 2 seats, baby.
When you
we
go
got
knock
a car
these doors,
seat too if you need that.
Bring something of value.
Babysit, we got you.
Bring something of value. And if you need, you can just put it, you know, in the comments. Just say, hey, send me your postcard. Put your email in the comments. I'll send you this postcard. And you can just copy it for yourself, so you have all the right verbiage that you need.
Abundance for everybody.
Absolutely.
So much knowledge, so many doors. We get it, great. If you get it, even better.
Yep, exactly.
Let us hear about it. We'll be your biggest cheerleader.
We're here to help you become a probate hero.
That's right.
So signing off, as always, I'm Gary.
I'm Ray, and we got, yeah, buddy, come on.
And this is right here. This is, see,
the band is back, baby.
This is not the Probate Hero Collective. This, with you, is the Probate Hero Collective.
We got 2 more seats, and we even can do a car seat. So, no excuse.
I can take my wife's minivan if we need to fill it up.
We'll fill it up, baby.
No problem. No problem. All right, guys. See you on the next one.